Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another exciting new release, and I can't believe this, but it is from the house of Michael Kors. And if you watch my channel regularly, you know I throw a lot of shade at Michael Kors fragrances, not because I don't like Michael Kors as a person. I think he's lovely. I think he is a very nice designer, but his fragrances usually center around tuberose, which, again, if you've watched even a couple of my videos, because I feel like I say it in almost every video, my apologies if you are a tuberose lover, but I hate tuberose, except I'm realizing now that certain types of tuberose I'm okay with. But anyway, not the point. The Michael Kors tuberose, that like his original Michael by Michael Kors, that type, and then it sort of filtered into the DNA of many of his other flankers and other fragrances, is that very banana peel-ish type of tuberose. And I hate bananas, like hate them so much. I think they're disgusting. I can't even be near bananas. So it's just like bad all around, like the Michael Kors fragrances. However, I actually found one that I not only can just tolerate, but I am loving this scent. So if you want to know my thoughts on the brand new Michael Kors Super Gorgeous, stick around. So let me give you the background of this fragrance, or my discovery of this fragrance. I have to say, the original Gorgeous, I guess, came out last year, and it must have been like the worst perfume release, advertising, whatever, because I don't really remember anything about it. Like, there was not much fanfare about it, didn't hear about it. Now, of course, I'm sure part of it was because we were in like, you know, hardcore pandemic mode and people weren't going anywhere, and I don't think people were really caring about what perfumes were coming out. You know, maybe at least at first, I don't know. I certainly wasn't really thinking about that yet. Deeper into the pandemic, yes, then it was like, perfume, it's fun. But anyway, it just was under the radar to me. I really didn't know much about it. So, never even looked at it, because when I go to Ulta, I just scoot right past that Michael Kors display, right? Like, I don't even look at it. But recently, I was at Ulta, and I was in the Michael Kors area, and I happened to glance over at just the regular Gorgeous, and you know how they have the little notes on the little shelf thing underneath, and it said tobacco in it. I was like, wait, what? Tobacco? That is like my favorite fragrance note, or one of them. The other favorite one is also in this fragrance, by the way. Spoiler alert. So I was like, wait, like usually I am on the ball when it comes to fragrances coming out that have tobacco in them. I'm usually like all over it. So I was very disappointed in myself that I did not know that there was a new tobacco fragrance out. So sprayed that baby on. I think I sprayed it on the test strip first, and you know, didn't really do much for me. But then I sprayed it on my hand, and again, right at first, didn't do much for me. But then as it dried down, like in the next couple hours, I kept smelling my hand. I'm like, ooh, you know, this is crazy. But I actually like this. Because here's the other thing. There were some recent fragrances that Michael Kors came out with that allegedly don't have any tuberose in them, but I swear, like, I still smell tuberose in them. I don't know if it's like a mental thing where I just like assume that they're going to smell like tuberose, but anywho. So then I saw on Fragrantica that Super Gorgeous was coming out, and I really liked the notes, and I thought I'd just blind buy this bad boy. This I ordered from Macy's because I do not think it is available yet at Ulta. So I'm sure it will be available soon. But this is super, super new. I told you before, like, I am really trying with my channel to bring you things that are super, super new. Those videos seem to do the best. So I'm guessing that's what you guys want to see. So this is so brand spanking new. Okay, so let me just give you the notes of this, and maybe you'll understand why I was intrigued. So the top notes for Super Gorgeous are mandarin orange, myrrh, and bergamot. The mid notes are ylang ylang, orange blossom, jasmine, sambac, and orris. And then the base notes are tobacco, atlas cedar, amber, olibanum, sandalwood, and tonka bean. So, oh my gosh, like it smells so good. I can't even believe it. So, just a note about the tobacco in this. This is not a sweet tobacco. So all of these other tobacco fragrances I've been talking about that have a very vanillic quality, or they actually have vanilla in them, it is not like that. This is almost like a dry tobacco. It is very similar to the tobacco that is in Memory Motel, which I don't think I think I showed that in my 50 fragrances in 5 minutes, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it in a video, but I definitely have to do that. By the way, some of you in my 200 subscriber thank you said you would like to see dedicated videos to like one fragrance note. I am definitely going to do that. Probably this week I'm going to do a tobacco one, and of course I will include this one. But Memory Motel has more of this dry tobacco in it. It is not sweet. So right off the bat, this is not a sweet fragrance at all. And to me, at least in the opening, it almost reminds me of one of my top fragrance loves, Dior Addict. But it's like, and it has some of the same notes, but it's like if you took the vanilla out of Dior Addict and replaced it with tobacco. Dry tobacco, if that makes any sense at all. But the whole vibe of it, like that jasmine vibe of it, because the jasmine comes through very clear on this, and it is a very similar type of jasmine that's in Dior Addict. But again, let's say you took away, I know it's hard to imagine because Dior Addict is so sweet. That's why, I mean, I love it. But, you know, you're still getting tonka in this. You're getting amber, but just imagine like all that jasmine, ambery, tonka bean goodness, but no vanilla, but put tobacco in it. It is not a strong, prominent tobacco. It's not like you're going to walk around smelling like a cigar or cigarettes or anything, but it's definitely there and it's very nice. But again, this is not sweet. Some of the reviews on Fragrantica were saying that it's very, or maybe it was from the original Gorgeous, but either way, I mean, they're pretty similar. You can wear this as a gentleman. I would say this is very unisex. So if you're looking for something, again, disclaimer, I believe you can wear any fragrance that you want, no matter who it's marketed to and no matter what gender you are. But if you go by like how masculine or feminine it is, I'd say this is pretty evenly in the middle, maybe slight because of the florals, maybe slight feminine leaning, like 60-40. But as a guy, I think you could totally pull this off. It is really, really nice. It is classy. It is, you know, woody because it has that cedar and the sandalwood, so you get the woods in it. Also, side note, the longevity of this is bonkers because I had come home last night and the package was here and I sprayed it on around 9 o'clock at night. And when I woke up this morning at like 8, I could still smell it almost at full strength. So it made it through the entire night, and I did respray a little bit more, but yeah, it is really, really good. And now it's kind of making me want to revisit the original Gorgeous. The note structure is slightly different. I know that one has benzoin in it, and I think it might have tuberose in it. Yes, I think Gorgeous actually does have a smidge in there, but I couldn't really tell when I tested it out. It wasn't like screaming at you like the other Michael Kors fragrances. So this definitely gets the Limelight Last 2 thumbs up. Oh, duh. Why don't I show you the bottle? Sorry. By the way, I am so obsessed with the new Jeffree Star Pink Religion makeup. I also got that. It's part of my little birthday present. And I'm wearing like all the eye stuff and the highlighter and the lips. I'm obsessed. I'm thinking of doing a Pink Religion like overview, review, something like that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I know Jeffree Star is like controversial, but I have to say everything I've gotten from the Jeffree Star cosmetic line has been amazing, and this Pink Religion is no exception. It is wonderful. So I'll probably do a video on that, even though it's not fragrance. Okay, so I have to say, no, I got the tiny one. I kind of wish I got a bigger one, but money's tight, people. Money's tight. So this is the bottle. I think it's a really pretty bottle. I mean, it's super simple. And I like the color. I think it's very appropriate for how it smells. It's this nice sort of light goldish, ambery gold color. Very, very minimalistic, simple. I also love the advertising for this. It reminds me very much of those Charlie's ads from the 70s. You know, it's a very, I don't know, empowered looking woman, you know, and she's wearing her little like pantsuit or whatever. I like that. I'm just a sucker for that type of advertising. I like it because it's kind of a throwback. So, but yeah, this is the bottle. This is the box. And I'm really impressed with it. And it is an eau de parfum. So, you know, it's long lasting, really good longevity. As far as like projection and sillage, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good scent bubble around me. I don't know. No one has commented on it yet. I've only worn it around my son's, and he doesn't care. So, I really think this is a good release for Michael Kors. So I'm shocked. I can no longer diss all Michael Kors fragrances because this is a good one. I just wish it weren't so under the radar. Like, I feel like nobody cares about the original Gorgeous. Like, of the like billions of hours, maybe not billions. I've watched a lot of hours, okay, of fragrance YouTube videos. I have not seen, and like literally, I have not seen one fragrance YouTuber talk about Michael Kors Gorgeous, like ever. So the ones I watch anyway. I mean, I'm sure they're out there, but so I think this deserves a little more love. If you like some spicy tobacco, but with white flowers, like you definitely get the white flower element. It's great. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention about this that I'm so happy about is I'm like, finally, a fragrance is released at exactly the right time of year for, well, the right time of year for Northeastern United States, I guess, transitioning into fall, because I feel like these like super summery, fruity fragrances have like just been coming out, like the Ariana Grande God is a Woman, and it's like, this should have come out a few months ago, and I would have been much more excited about it because now I feel like I want this. I think this is perfect for transitioning from summer into fall because the white flowers, you know, and it does have Lang Lang and Orange Blossom in it. So it has like the little touch of the like end of summeriness, but getting you excited about those deeper fall and winter fragrances. So I am super happy that this hit exactly at the right moment. So Michael Kors, super gorgeous, Limelight Lass approved, love it. Let me know if you have tried super gorgeous or even the regular gorgeous. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would really, really appreciate it. I've been gaining some momentum. I'm really excited. I'm building subscribers a little more quickly now, which is very nice. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. It's so hard to stay encouraged in the YouTube world when, you know, you're like waiting to get those numbers, get those views. But again, I'm trying not to focus on that. I'm trying to focus on bringing you the content that you want. Also, if you would like to support my channel, I do now have a Buy Me a Coffee link. So donations are very much appreciated. You know, I will use that toward getting more fragrances to review for you. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Definitely subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.